Salutations. You are now on the ride. How many people will be playing? Great. 2 players it is. Is this the first time on... Oh, I'm sorry I didn't recognize you right away. My apologies. May I have your name now? Good, thank you. Player 2, you are next. Thank you very much. Just one brief reminder. Here are your buzzer keys. And now, it's time for the best part of the ride. Remember, you're always getting closer to the bottom.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide. This episode of You Don't Know Jack, The Ride, is brought to you by Recoveraholics Anonymous. Addicted to addiction recovery programs? We can help. Call us. No, wait, don't call us. Bad. And now, put your hands together and your feet in the air for your host, Nate Shapiro.
Betting on the Super Bowl, huh? I know your type. Sprawled out on the couch with the game on, chugging beer, telling dirty jokes, and seeing who could fart the loudest. Now you guys are a real piece of work. Here's another bad habit for you. There you go, happy flacking. It's time to rid yourself of a few bad habits. Okay, player 2, how much cash? That's what it's worth then. Here's what it's called. You're a bad habit to break. Alright, so let's suppose you finally decide to clean up your act and go into drug rehab. Now that you're in player 2, what do you say? You know, it's interesting. You were in a pretty big rush to buzz in, weren't you? I guess I just didn't have time to put the real answers in. Player 1, go nuts! Yeah, it turns out that 8-ball is a common name for any of the various forms of methamphetamine people put in their bodies. And I kind of wish someone had told me that before I stuck this pool cue in my... Well, you don't really want to know this, do you? Player 1, how about taking a big... Okay, and that's going to be served up with a category called... Hi, my name is Habitual Drinker. Okay, we're coming at you. Heads up. Let's say there's a splinter group of Alcoholics Anonymous whose members do want their names to be known. What would the group call itself? Alcoholics Anonymous? Alcoholics Polyonymous? Go for it, player 1! Alcoholics Hieronymus? I think that's Hermits Anonymous, and I think they pretty much stopped meaning. Go for it, player 2. Anonymous means bearing a name. Apparently there's also a group called Alcoholics Anonymous.
I drank a lot. I imbibed, I swigged, I guzzled.
Okay, that's enough.
Player 2, buzz in and grab a question back. I thank you very much, and here is your category. Coffee shop bullies. Okay, all you matadors, put down your cappuccinos and answer this analogy. Olé is to with milk as Olé is to
Bull charge! Bravo!
Or
Mommy!
Player 2, what do you say? Nice job, kiddo.
Bravo!
The crowds at bullfights yell Olé or Bravo to praise the bullfighter. And when they add milk to their coffee, they take the stir and they stab over and over and over and... Player 2, hit me up. There's the cash, and here's the category. The incredible edible toenail. Get ready to buzz, because here it comes. If you not only bite your nails, but also eat them, what nutritional value do they supply? A dose of calcium, a boost of iron, extra protein, or a hit of vitamin C? Player 1, go nuts! You can get calcium from milk, and if you're milking yourself, I don't want to hear about it. Go for it, player 2. Hey, should I get the steak or the nail biter special? Nails are a hardened form of keratin, which is a protein. But you really want to bring out the flavor? A little earwax makes a fantastic dip. Player 2, pull it down. Woo! Fished in a big one. All right, the category is... Get your feet off the coffee table. Well, if you're any good at this game, I'm going to guess that one of your vices is channel surfing. If you wanted to get off your lazy butt and actually surf it, go for Crew, what do you got for me? Going for 3. The Red Sea. I hear it's like a big pitcher of Kool-Aid, except, you know, for the algae. Player 1, the ball's Player 1, go nuts. The Bering Strait? Let's see. It's a narrow body of water that connects 2 larger bodies of water, and that's what a channel does. Of course, one of those bodies of water is the Arctic Ocean, so you might want to just stay home and watch a Discovery Channel special on it instead, with some potato chips and beer. You know, unless you can scrounge up something special.
Hey, honey, will you pass the toenails?
Player 1, make yourself useful. Hop in, baby. Remember to be the first to buzz in when you see the answer that unites the pair of items on the screen. And don't forget to pay attention to all the correct answers if you want that bonus. Okay, baby, pedal to the metal. Here we go. Blues Traveler singer and makes popcorn. What do these 2 things have in common?
Score!
The Jack Blank Show and the Blank Hill Show. When a cowboy rides, it's b-ball game with letters. David's Ammunition and Blank the Casbah. Equals about 2.7183 and cable network. Spec frivolously and charms blank pop. Let's hit that bonus. What do all the correct answers have in common? Are they all malt liquors, cigarette brands, male porn stars, beer brands, drug play? 1 2, take it, baby. You got it, you burnout. Player 1, you got the lead. Con bien dinero, player 2. Okay, the category is... Everything starts an hour late around here. Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff. Suppose Georgia O'Keefe were on Eastern Standard Time. Who of the following should definitely set his or her watch to Central Standard Time? Minnesota Fats, Virginia Madsen, Washington Irving, or Indiana Jones? Go for it, player 1. Player 2 if you want. Player 2, what do you say? Actually, Indiana is in both time zones. Sort of like how you're here now, but an hour behind everyone else too. Should have picked this. Georgia is located in the Eastern Standard Time Zone and Minnesota is in the Central Standard Time Zone. But you know what? I object to the term fats because he wasn't fat. He was just overfilled with love and snack cakes. Yeah, a lot of snack cakes. Okay, player 2. Hey, pretty sweet. All right, check it out. The famous seafood diet.
Hey, Sally, can you help me with this question over here?
Ew, Nate, disgusting. Quit talking with your mouth full.
Well, just look into my mouth and tell the folks at home what you see.
Okay, whatever. Looks like there's some egg, pie crust, maybe bacon, and a little bit of Swiss cheese.
Okay, what am I eating? Shepherd's pie, pizza romaine, eggs benedict, or Western omelet?
Go for it, player 2.
Okay, so if you remember playing Steal the Bacon with Cookie, You know that piece of rain is a custard pie made with egg, cheese, cream, and bacon.
Okay, I help. Now will you close your mouth?
Okay. You want to play looky?
What's looky? Ew, quit it!
Gotcha. Okay, player 2, how much? Well, that's not the biggest number I've ever seen, but player 2, you're going to be playing for higher stakes. Player 1, looks like you get a breather. Player 2, it is time to play the Dis or Dat. The category for this Dis or Dat question is, are we pumped or what? Okay, I'm going to list off 7 products. Now, what you have to do is tell me if each item is caffeinated or not caffeinated. Cash in for each one you get right, but you lose out for each one you get wrong or that you don't get to. Alright, you're going to have 30 seconds to nail all 7. Get your fingers on those numbers. Here we go. Caffeine or no caffeine? Excedrin. Swiss Miss. Body. Water Joe. Folgers decaf coffee. Sunkissed orange. Okay, well, you know, you dropped a couple, but, you know, I've seen worse. I've seen better. Player 2, right there. Okay, let's spin the money. Player 1, snag a value for us. Pretty righteous. All right, here's your category. Pick not thy nose, saith the Lord. Okay, let's say televangelist Jimmy Swaggart preaches a sermon on bad habits inspired by the Old Testament book of Leviticus. Because it is not specifically forbidden by the book of Leviticus, which of these would Jimmy Swaggart not proclaim? Avoid clothing made of different fabrics, thou shalt not eat. Player 2, what do you say? Oh, we're out of class. Player 1, it's yours if you want it. Player 1, go nuts. Not eat any rabbits? Not even toy rabbits? In case you're curious about the correct answer,
Well, cuz, he didn't tell us not to.
Woohoo!
but listen, make sure you only have sex with your cousins who don't have any tattoos, have never eaten a rabbit, and wear 100% cotton. Player 1, buzz in and give me a bell. Thank you. And the category is my kind of political party. Alright, so after years of not being able to vote, women were finally granted suffrage in 1920. Considering what else happened in 1920, what would suffragettes not have... Go for it, player 2. Okay, player 1, what you gonna do? Number 1? Okay, let's take a look.
I'm sorry, ma'am, you're under arrest.
But it was a light beer.
Prohibition also began in 1920. Oh, player 2, I know you didn't want it to work out this way, but you're the one who's screwed. Player 1, hit your buzzer. Oh, come on, that's hardly worth my time. Alright, here's what we're doing. Never mix Coke and objectivism. Okay, let's get this ball rolling. How might a drug dealer use the philosophy of Ayn Rand to defend his career choice? Got my rational self-interest to think about. Man, I'm just giving people what they want. Pharmaceutical rackets need competition. Or, I keep the folks... Player 2, what do you say? Yeah, you got that right. I'm paying $10 a pill for that damn Viagra. I mean, you know, for my grandfather. Player 1, the ball. Go for it, player 1.
We will no longer be oppressed by... Oh, wow, look at the pretty colors.
And here's the right answer.
Look, officer, I got my rational self-interest to think about here.
Well, okay then, you're free to go.
Ayn Rand promoted objectivism, a form of capitalism that encourages people to live for themselves. Okay, player 1, what do we gamble? Okay, you guys, get yourself ready for the attack. Here's your clue. Who was naughty? Was it you? Were you the little bad boy? Was it you, you little bad girl? You know, let's be honest, winning is everything. I mean, how you win doesn't matter. Am I right, player 2?